If Brendan Grimes was a stock, I'd be buying as much of it as I could. The lefty sniper from Boys Latin is headed to Johns Hopkins this fall. And let's just say I'm glad I'm not a goalie. This man doesn't miss from the left. And so today I wanted to talk to him and ask him how he became so successful as a top 10 recruit in his class and a dominant force on the lacrosse field. I'm Jake with Lax Weekly, and welcome to episode number 3 of Reacting to Highlights. Brendan, everyone wants to know, how does someone become so automatic at shooting like you?
Honestly, I think most of it just comes from just shooting in the backyard. I would go out there for very long durations during the day and just kind of shoot the ball around. My backyard is actually a big dirt pile in that left wing just because I've been there for so many years just shooting the ball over there. So
let's get into some numbers here though. Like in your peak off-season training, how long are you shooting for?
Unfortunately, when I hurt my back my junior year, they kind of told me I have to watch how much I shoot on a daily basis. But before that, I was out there for pretty much like 2 hours every day, just trying new things out in the backyard and just kind of working on my wrists and my releases. And yeah.
Yeah, so is practice a grind for you, or do you enjoy doing it? Because, I mean, if I was out there for 2 hours a day, that's definitely a huge sacrifice.
I love doing it. I remember going to like college games as a kid. Like I would go down the street and watch Hopkins play, and I would come back and I would just go in my backyard and I would love to kind of like imagine myself in that moment. So I love the game and love practicing it. So.
Gotcha. And how long have you been playing lacrosse?
I had a stick in my hand when I was like 2 years old. I had like a little tennis ball and a little fiddle stick, and I would throw it against my fireplace. I've always loved lacrosse. My dad played. My whole family enjoys watching it. It's just part of me pretty much ever since day one.
Yeah, and I noticed you change up your shot release a decent amount, but is there one kind of shot that you really like in particular?
Yeah, I like low to high most of the time, but I've been working on a lot of different releases, like low to low. But yeah, probably low to high is my go-to.
So do you go low to high because it looks cool or because it's the most effective shot?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I think it's effective. I do. I think like the wrist snap at the last second kind of throws goalies off. But then like also as like a little kid, I remember I would watch those games and some of like those highlights, just people like totally ripping it underhanded, going top shelf or whatever. And I'll kind of just go in my backyard and kind of imagine myself doing that. So I guess it's just a little bit of muscle memory as well.
Yeah, and I feel like most of your shots are a super quick release. So do you think that's more important than a really fast shot?
I think quick release is honestly better. I mean, the goalie might not be set. It could do. I mean, I think quick release is just like, I think they have a different release sometimes, and the goalie it's harder for them to react, in my opinion. So.
Okay, now let's throw it back to your freshman year when you made the Boys Latin varsity team. Did you expect to have this much success this early in your career?
Yeah, I actually didn't really expect to have that much success back then, but it was just a really great experience, being on the team as a freshman. At first, I wasn't playing too much, but I kind of just worked my way up and just having a lot of fun with the team. It was a great group of guys. We had a great group of leaders. A lot of the guys now are doing great things off of college at D1 level, so it's pretty cool just to see, the kids you were just playing with at such a young age, doing so well right now.
And were you nervous at tryouts?
Yeah, I think that week leading up to the first tryout my freshman year, I've never played so much wall ball in my life. I was really nervous, but my goal was to make that team. So I just wanted to make sure I was going to be able to make it. So.
Gotcha. And now let's bring it back to the Under Armour underclass games. I remember Ty Zanders tweeted that you pretty much took over this game. What do you remember from this?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a team full of a whole bunch of schools around the area. Normally, you're so used to like competing with kids from like Calvert Hall and Loyola and stuff like that, but it was kind of cool just to all like combine together as one. We did a great job. We fell a little short to Long Island in the championship, but yeah, this was a really fun game. It was a nice day out, but even though we lost, it was a very, very fun game. We had good coaching. It was awesome.
Okay, let's check out this play here. It's the start of your highlight reel. What an awesome shot in a big game. Tell me about this.
Yeah, it was a championship game. I know we did in the semifinals. We scored in the first 9 seconds. But yeah, I just remember we wanted to get up on them early. Our team just switched to a flat break. We had a great face-off guy. He wanted to himself. Thankfully, he's a lefty, so he saw me on that left-hand side as well. And things just kind of played out pretty well for us right there.
Okay, now I want to play this clip of just a textbook question mark dodge. And I haven't played lacrosse in a while, but I'm always curious, why don't people use the question mark dodge more? It seems automatic if you do it right.
That's a good question, honestly. Some defenders I think do a very good job playing it. They kind of get in your hands and they make it hard for you to turn it and stuff like that. But like, I find it a very effective way to score, especially developing like a right hand when I can't get topside. I just think it's a great move.
Got it. And now completely switching gears, I gotta get your opinion on this. LeBron or MJ? Who you got?
I was just watching The Last Dance. MJ for sure. I like MJ. I love his competitiveness. I like that whole documentary is just incredible.
Interesting. Okay, and now for a very important question. I give you 2 sandwiches. Exact same things on each sandwich. Same bread, same condiments. One is cut into triangles, one is cut into rectangles. Which sandwich are you choosing, Brendan? There's only one right answer here.
I'm a triangle guy. I like triangles.
That is the correct answer. So now we can go back to some more lacrosse. Okay, this is a filthy behind the back play here. What was going on in your mind when you're like, okay, I'm going to decide to do this?
Yeah, I remember our coach kind of just gave me the green light, and I kind of took it up to the right side. I saw a double team, and I was like, uh-oh, they're going to kind of collapse me kind of hard right here. So I was able to kind of get my head up. I saw the back side of the goal pretty open. I was like, all right, whatever.
And now on this play, you were falling down, but somehow you managed to make the shot anyways. How did this happen?
Yeah, I remember that was down in Florida. I think he played me pretty well topside, so I kind of just a little bit of face dodge. I think his stick got kind of caught between my legs, and I knew I was going down. I was like, all right, I got to throw this or else I'm going to turn the ball over. Fortunately, I was able to just kind of get my head up last second and just throw it in there. So.
And Brendan, this was very impressive. You were one of the 24 players selected for the Team USA training roster. What was that tryout process like? Were you nervous?
Yeah, I remember I was kind of coming off a back injury, but I was just kind of like, you've been playing this sport your whole life. You're playing with a great group of guys. Just have fun. Like, obviously, there's a lot of talent out there, and you're gonna have a lot of fun just playing with the best players in the world. And it's just a great feeling. So just having that across chest is a great feeling.
Yeah, and I remember you guys played Team Japan. Was that crazy?
Yeah, definitely. It was really like we were like, whoa, like this is totally different than what we've been doing. Especially for me, just being in high school, playing against other high school kids. Like these are like grown men almost. It was honestly a really cool experience though.
Gosh, that sounds so cool. And okay, you wore number 9 when you played at Boys Latin. When I show you this video of another great number 9 from Boys Latin, Shaq Stanwyck, what comes to mind?
Yeah, honestly, when I think of Shaq Stanwyck, definitely a role model. I remember there's like a hill in the Boys Latin stadium. I would sit down there with my friends, and I always remember watching Shaq and all, like that 2014 team. They were a really good team, and just watching all those guys. It was just a great experience watching them, and kind of something I took after a little bit. I wanted to take after.
Okay, now I want to get your hot takes. Just give me your first thoughts when I show you these things. First off, Drake or J. Cole?
I'm gonna go with Drake on that one. I like Drake's music, so.
Ooh, okay. What's your go-to Drake song?
Money in the Grave.
Love it. And now, who's the GOAT lacrosse player?
Probably, honestly, I'm gonna go with John Grant Jr. I think he's probably the best player of all time.
Smart answer, considering he's a coach at Johns Hopkins now. Okay, Brendan, pictures of the Tesla Cybertruck came out a few months ago. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't like that. I think it looks weird.
Yeah, is it just too modern or what?
Yeah, I think it's just too I guess too modern looking.
Okay, next, Patrick Spencer, another great Boys Latin alum. What can you tell me about him?
I mean, yeah, he's not even human. He's incredible. He's probably the most athletic person I've ever seen. His whole family is so athletic. I'm friends with his younger brothers, are great older than me. Great family. Obviously, an outstanding athlete, and someone I look up to a lot. So.
Okay, now let's go into some rapid fire questions. First off, do you have any pregame superstitions?
Yeah, definitely. For Boys Latin, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it next year, but I always wear the same shirt every game as like a plain gray Under Armour t-shirt. I always try like a Motive Pure to hydrate me before the game. And also this one might give you a little bit of a laugh. I always eat a bag of Gummy Bears before a game, just for I guess sugar levels. I don't know. I've always done it.
And does it have to be a specific type of gummy bear, or is it just gummy bears in general?
Same bag with the Haribo, gold pack. Love it.
And you're telling me you eat a whole bag before a game?
Not probably the whole bag, but probably like half of it, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Next question. How are you so strong?
I try to get in the weight room. I work hard in the weight room. I've had a great trainer. So yeah, I like to go hard in the weight room.
Got it. I guess everyone needs to go lift after watching this. Okay, a lot of people are curious. Which lacrosse players do you like watching?
Honestly, I like to watch a lot of people. Love to watch like someone like Ryan Brown shoot the ball. That's awesome. Ben Reeves, I like to watch his college highlights a little bit. Someone like Mac O'Keefe as well. I love watching him shoot the ball. Like I love watching good shooters shoot. So
yeah, for sure. And a lot of people want to know, what's your gamer stick?
I like a surgeon side-tie shaft with a Under Armour Command low head.
Gotcha. And do you string your sticks, or do you have someone else do it for you?
Yeah, I started stringing a while ago, and I love stringing. Honestly, I love stringing my own sticks and having that control of my sticks. So.
And last question: how do you mentally prepare for lacrosse?
Honestly, I try to take deep breaths. Like in a big game, just give it your all. And, just you have a great team with you, and just have fun with the best of it. But compete your hardest with your teammates.
Well, that was a blast. I can't wait to watch Brendan rip corners for the next 4 years at Hopkins. Who should I bring on next? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and have a great day. Peace.